these efforts to engage them with our brand and to try to motivate them to change their purchase behavior and build brand affinity over a longer period of time. How do we do that with this group? And even more specifically, how do we use these social media tools that everybody's been talking about, and how do we use them effectively to talk to the group? So I had a few slides just by way of introduction, but it was essentially to tell you that, yep, they're 80 million strong. The group is about 25% larger than the Gen X generation, that group, and they're about equal in size to the boomer population. Their purchasing power is just coming into its own, and so what I've found very interesting, and you may have read it in the last Loyalty 360, is I equate our entire business as being formed from 1980 was when it was launched until now as being in some stage of adolescence. The people that generally have led this business for the last 20 years, you'd have to say are in the boomer generation. Nothing wrong with that. I'm part of that group. But at the same time, you can also make a clear generalization and say that we've designed programs for ourselves. So we've designed programs that are appealing to ourselves, and this might be a real demarcation point in our business going forward, where for the first time we're going to have to start designing programs and trying to create ways to engage with the target audience when we don't really understand the target audience. We don't understand them culturally, and we don't quite understand the way they operate. We see them texting while they're driving, and we say, bad boy, bad girl, stop doing that. We see them sitting at home, somehow able to do homework, play a game, listen to music, and actually have a conversation with a sibling all at once, and somehow they can do that too. So it's you know, in some of the work that I've done, I've come up with several conclusions about how to engage this group, and the key one for me is at some point you have to say, I don't need to understand it. I just need to figure out how to engage them. So I don't have to like Twitter. I don't have to like Facebook. I don't have to necessarily use any of these things. Now I do, because I'm in the business. But you don't have to use the tools, and you don't have to personally relate to why they work and that you like them and you spend time on those during the day. But if you're going to serve this tremendous market, you're going to have to figure out how to put them to use in your business.